And we see that the mind does not readily accept and act on new information without restarting. I think in psychology they call it a scotoma. It's where the subconscious blocks out, because this assignment is to keep you on a course, that whatever you've learned, whatever's been downloaded in that system, so that every time you bring the computer up, let me say it like that it always goes past that Windows screen to let you know what operating system you're running with. Or if you're using Apple Mac, then the little Apple comes up in the Mac. And what's it telling you? It's identifying this is the operating system you're working with. So now, none of the other programs will work if they don't have the registry information to work on Windows. You can't run Apple software in the Microsoft Windows operating system. But computer people. Now, let me go get people. How many of you don't work on a computer? Have no idea what I'm talking about? Okay, I'm coming around to get you because this is about you getting it. You work on cars? Okay, you know about refrigerators? All right. Now we're so modern, we no longer have to defrost our refrigerators. But you look like you might be old enough to know about defrosting something. All right. They used to have refrigerators, freezers, that over time, even though they kept your meat and your groceries cool, they would begin to cake up with ice. And if you didn't defrost them systematically, if you were negligent, the ice would cake up so thick that you couldn't get the meat in for the ice. You couldn't put the grocery in because the ice was so thick around the walls. All you could do was put maybe half of the chicken in. You take a pick and try to pick that and try to make room. And okay, I got you now. So when your mind is not renewed, everything that makes you who you are is caked up on there like ice. So when the preacher come out and say, God has a wonderful plan for your life, he only wants to do you good and give you an expected end, and you try to put that up there, if you haven't defrosted, you just everything has to have a restart process. So when you all caked up with tradition and what mama and them say and Ann and them say, and this the way we always did it, and this what I learned at Reverend Pharaoh's church, you got all that ice up there. And so the preacher, instead of trying to get the word, and the word is quick and powerful, it's sharper than a two-edged sword, and all it gets to do is pick out a few flakes, trying to get in. Tell somebody defrost. If my subconscious has found the wrong information, it's affecting the quality of my conscience. And so when you get ready to make a decision, what comes up? The subconscious say, okay, we're getting ready to make a decision. What's normal for us? That's where the problem comes in. So if you repetitively taught yourself that poverty was good, struggling was good, doing without was good, and you've done it repeatedly, your subconscious has logged that in as normal. And even though in your conscious you learn new information that can make your life better, if you do not with emotion and repetition and meditation retrain your subconscious, your conscious mind can go out and get things that you cannot keep. Your conscious mind will temporarily fuel and motivate you to achieve and to accomplish. But you need your subconscious, because that's your stabilizer. So if you don't get it involved in the process, you can buy the house, but your subconscious say, we are not supposed to have this. We've got to work against this. We've got to get her to let this go, because this is not